Hello guys, hello everybody, welcome back. It's Switch here with another Marvel Snap video, and in today's video I'm just going to talk about Series 1 again, so starter decks. It's going to be Aggro deck, Kazar Aggro, and I'm super happy about this deck just simply because my win rate so far is 90%. Obviously it's going to be changed soon, but I won 10 games and I just lose one game. And I've just noticed like this deck is super powerful. I've just noticed the America Chavez is like this card is just amazing. I didn't really use this one a lot, or maybe I'm supposed to say like I didn't use this card at all. And I just realized when we're playing aggro on the turn 6, we need that extra points. Like, well, 9 is exactly what we're looking forward to, but like less than 6 or less than 5 is usually not really good, but 9 is amazing because usually we're just missing this like 5, maybe 6 points, and 9 is amazing because we actually 100% sure we're always going to draw this on the turn 6. So obviously the whole idea around this deck is to play as many cards as possible with the 1 energy cost, because due to the Kazar, basically ongoing effect, your 1 cost cards have +1 power, so it's ongoing effect, so that means we can play this easily on the turn 4, and everything what we cast afterwards, what we're going to play afterwards, is going to have that +1, as long as it is just 1 energy cost. So pretty much deck is kind of self-explanatory, right? We're trying to take advantage of 1 energy drops. We're trying to play some cards later on, despite the fact we can play them straight away. So as Electra, obviously, Electra we like to play even on turn 5, just simply to destroy a random enemy 1 cost card at this location, and just waiting for maybe this card is going to be buffed to some super value. And that's actually going to be on the highlights as well. So yeah, that's this card is amazing. We can just basically destroy 1 card for 1 energy, and sometimes this card, this 1 cost card, is just so huge. So that's just amazing tool to win sometimes the game just with 1 energy. Obviously, the most games it's not the case, but in some games this is like amazing card. Ant-Man, I just like this card just simply because it's an ongoing effect, so we can play this whatever we like, whenever we like, and then we might just adjust to play those extra cards on that location. Doesn't mean we have to, but we can. So obviously it's going to be +3 if you have 3 other cards here. The Square Girl, just simply because it's just 1 energy, 3 power drop. Add 1 power square to each other location, and obviously it's great card with combined with the Kazar as almost the majority of cards here. Korg, because Korg is just amazing. Shuffle a rock into your opponent deck, obviously combined with the Kazar, and rock is a useless card in most decks, because for the destroy deck it's still going to be a good card. For Kazar aggro, mirror match is still going to be a good card because we can actually utilize this to have some value from it. So yeah, it's not bad. But the Cork itself is just amazing card. I really like it. Mantis, just simply, it's a good card. It's a great card just simply because we can draw a card from opponent deck sometimes. Obviously, if we target this right, so the opponent need to play a card on the same turn as we playing the Mantis. So yeah, sometimes we're not going to hit the card. So this card might be changed for something else if you feel like it. The thing is, I'm trying to do just the starter decks on the beginning, so this is the serious cards only here. And overall, this is like great choice. Don't get me wrong, I really like this card. Nightcrawler, it's amazing card, especially in this deck because we can buff this. And we can move this once. So it's a great tool to try to make like a 4-1 energy drops in one place, especially with the Ant-Man. So Ant-Man will get that buff due to the fact that there is the three other characters, three other cards, heroes in that location. And then at the end of the game, maybe turn 5, we like to move the Nightcrawler somewhere else. Usually the turn 5 with moving the Nightcrawler is the case when we going to play the White Queen exactly on turn 4. So when we're going to play the White Queen, basically we are copying the highest cost card in your opponent hand into your deck. Excuse me, into your hand. Copy the highest card in your opponent hand into your hand. So then we have the opportunity to utilize this on turn 5 with possibility to moving the Nightcrawler if we like to. So maybe we are losing this location, we are going to play on the turn 5 something from the White Queen, we are winning this location, moving the Nightcrawler to the somewhere else, and then obviously we have the America Chavez on the turn 6. And the fun fact about the America Chavez in the aggro decks, I just realized this when I was playing 10 games in the row, 11 games, and I won 10 games. I just lose one. I just realized this, like, nobody actually expecting you to play something bigger than Kazar, Jessica Jones, maybe 8 points. Not really. Usually they think that was your final move with White Queen and copying the card from copying from the hand. Excuse me, copy the highest cost card in your opponent's hand. So yeah. So basically they're going to expect the highest card from their hand, but they never expecting the America Chavez. And actually I have the highlight as well with this card just winning silly games, like we're fighting 2 locations. It was a middle and right, and then it's nothing on the left. I think the opponent have like, I don't know, 2 points or something, and I just on the final turn I'm just playing America Chavez and winning the game. I was like just laughing myself when I was playing, like, wait, what? Just winning with 1 card, and it's funny, but actually it works. Actually it's working. So another great card in this deck is the Captain America, which I really like the ongoing. It's really valuable card. It's usually the case of 6 power for 3 energy, just simply because it's the ongoing effect. We don't need to play straight away the cards to the same location, but as long as we are going to add obviously 3 cards together with Captain America, we will have that +1 for each card, basically on the same location with the captain itself. But sometimes we don't really need to play anything on that location. Sometimes we just trying to force the opponents to play more cards on that location, and yeah, it's usually working. So whatever you decide, usually it's working. Especially when you have Nightcrawler or Captain America at the same position, you can actually move the Nightcrawler somewhere else and leave the Captain. And then you have to keep that in mind. On the turn 5, you can actually dump 3 cards on the same location and have the buff from the Captain, and then maybe do some damage due to the Elektra, and maybe some extra stats from the Ant-Man. So there are some choices. They're not huge, they're not massive, but usually the way how I play is I'm just spreading everything evenly. So like whatever one drops, you know, left, right, middle, whatever, and then at the end of turn 5, I usually decide what location I'm going with, and on the turn 6, obviously, we have the America Chavez. So sometimes it's good idea to just pick 2 locations and then just win 1 location with the Chavez, because the most likely the opponent is not really going to expect this one. They're not really expecting anything because they just notice you play aggro, right? Cable, because it's just simply a good card to draw the top card of your opponent deck, and sometimes those 1 energy drops are not good enough. That's why White Queen to copy some highest powerful card and just Cable to draw maybe something extra. Still, if we're going to draw 1 energy card, it's not bad. It's still something to play. So I like this card to get the extra card. And Jessica Jones, because, well, basically it's 4 energy, 8 power. If you don't play a card here next turn, so what's going to happen? So obviously we're just going to play this on 1 location. Usually on the location which we didn't play anything at all. then they kind of forced to play something over there. But they obviously they see we are not going to play anything on the turn 5th, and then we can usually finish off with American Chavez. Or either just trying to play this as a distraction. I like to play this as a distraction, so then I'm not really playing anything over there, but still, the opponent need to play at least 9 points on that location. And pretty much that's it. And the Kazar, which I mentioned already, so your 1-cost cards have +1 power, so pretty much that's it. So thank you much guys for watching. Thank you much guys for tune up for the video, if somebody actually tune up. Obviously, I'm new player for Marvel Snap universe, but I think that's going to be my journey. I'm just going to play this game for the rest of my life. So hopefully in the year or two, I will have like a level 3 collection and maybe more. So the idea, I'm just going to finish it off right now, but the idea of creating the decks right now is to do everything from the Series 1 collection. I almost gather everything from Series 2, or actually have everything from Series 2 because my level is 485. So I will soon, maybe a week or two, I will do the decks with Series 2. I'm not really rushing to anything. I just want to do as many decks as possible from Series 1 because there is no point me to rush. I'm not going to be a pro or whatever. I'm not going to have right now the best cards ever because simply I just I can't. You just need to play, or unless you have like I don't know, thousand of whatever currency you're going to spend, then you can probably buy the cards, but that's not the idea. For me, at least, I really want to enjoy, take everything step by step, and eventually I will have every card because I just love the game. It's just amazing. I used to play Magic the Gathering for 15 years. I just bored with the game. The Hearthstone is also like not that dynamic and it's really boring, but this game it's exciting. It's just every time when you actually accessing the new card on the level 3, it's just amazing because you can actually create new deck just using new card. So yeah, pretty much that's it. So thank you much guys one more time for watching. See you guys in the next video. Remember there's well, I will try to do every day a new deck, and then also there is TikTok account. So if you just wanna go to TikTok, there is going to be on daily basis just the deck code, obviously the highlights on the YouTube. And yeah, just pretty much that's it. So take care guys, bye for now and enjoy the highlights. Bye bye bye.
Assemble.